Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for joining us today. We are going to talk about one of what we were looking forward to the most. One of the places we were looking forward to going to the most was Da Nang, Vietnam. We were super excited to go there.
More so than any of the other places we had on our list so far.
Right. This was going to be our third stop, our last stop in Vietnam. One of the places we actually talked about making possibly a base eventually for us, because that's kind of where we're traveling around, seeing what we like, and
based on the things we had heard on YouTube and talking to other people, we were thinking Da Nang was going to be the best thing we were going to encounter city-wise. And
yeah, great combination of like the city / beach life. So in Phu Quoc, we got a lot of the beach life, but more of the islandy beach life where it's not a lot of city life. And then in Ho Chi Minh, of course, there's no beach, so we got the city life. So we were thinking, yay, Da Nang is a combination of both.
Put them both together, we probably got the perfect spot for us.
That's right, because that would be the perfect combination for us. So everyone loves Da Nang, and Da Nang is great. We had a great time in Da Nang. Da Nang was not what we thought it was going to be, though. It was totally different than what we had imagined it was going to be like, actually.
Yes. We were pretty disappointed, honestly, with the whole situation there. It's very spread out.
It is. You have to be in the right area. Of course, that's with any city or country that you go to. You have to be in the right spot. Initially, when we booked, we had booked down at the far end of Mai Key Beach. And if you're traveling and you don't know the areas, you're bound to make those mistakes. You're bound to end up in an area where you are a little bit further away, and you may
everything on the map looks very close.
Yes, you may have to take a Grab. You may have to, find other forms of transportation because it's not necessarily within walking distance.
No, we couldn't walk from where we started off. We could definitely not walk to what we're going to call the better part of Da Nang, because it's just, there's lots of restaurants there, bars, coffee shops. You're right there at the
convenience
beach.
Stores. Yes, we were in the first area within walking distance of the beach, and there were a couple very local restaurants, but where we ended up moving to, which was, not what we want to be doing, because we're trying to travel on a budget. But where we ended up moving to, there was a convenience store downstairs.
Yeah, the
Q-Mart downstairs. There was A to Z Mart everywhere else. I mean, everything was in walking distance. The gym was within walking distance. I mean, everything was very close. So our justification for it was that we saved a lot of money on Grabs that way.
Yeah, we were in Grabs constantly the first week, and it was just not a good situation for just wanting to live life easily. Right. We like to be able to just walk out the door to get what we need, and so that place had it in the middle of Da Nang. It is My An Beach. If you're looking to book there, I definitely would go to My An Beach. In fact, there's a restaurant called Chevy's or Bikini Bottom. Make sure you're within 150 meters of those places, and you'll probably have a great spot in Da Nang.
Spot on. Yep. Center of everything.
One of the things we found about Da Nang that we thought was more off-putting is we're family travelers.
Right.
And there was really two things. It really wasn't geared towards a family, in our opinion.
I would agree.
The restaurants and bars were great, no problem taking our little girl there, but it was definitely more of a younger vibe. They're trying to collect those dollars, I think.
Yeah, a lot of young, and this is a great place, young digital nomads, young single digital nomads. And so we saw a lot of that population, and then the older expats, you see a lot of that too. So there's a lot of happy hours. There's a lot of things like that. There's a lot of nightlife in Da Nang. Mark and I used to love the nightlife when we would go on vacation, but unfortunately, we're not at that point in our life right now. We can't go participate in those
days
kind
are
of
paused
things.
Currently, but
just on pause. So we aren't really, we're not looking for that. So if you're looking for young digital nomads, you're looking for expat haven, Western food, food, close to the beach, convenience,
Yes.
those kind of things. Nightlife, Da Nang's probably the place for you. Especially if you don't. Another drawback of Da Nang for us was the beach. Actually, it's a beautiful, long, gorgeous beach, my key beaches. But the drawback for a family or people that love to swim is that you only have a very, very limited small area to swim in. Now, we're not sure because we were there, a specific time of year and only 3 weeks. And we don't know if this is every year, all the time, if it's roped off like it was. How big was the area?
It wasn't more than 30 meters wide, the little area to get in. It's almost like it had a net set up, rope area that you could be out in the water, but it was tiny.
Compared to the massive beach, that's the only area that the lifeguards roped off for everyone to swim in. Now, it's for safety reasons because there are huge waves. There's a big undertow, but they're not set up to patrol and lifeguard the entire beach, so it is limited. And the other drawback was that is not even open every day, and there's no way to know if it's open or closed before you take your child there. Yeah. So
if there is a way, comment down below, please. We could not find it. We Googled and we talked to the locals. We could not find a way to know before we went, so we left with a heartbroken kid several times.
Yeah. Here we are once again at one of the most beautiful beaches, the longest beach in Da Nang, on a beautiful day, and there's still no swimming. It's all red flags. You cannot swim again today on the beach. It's so disheartening when you have a child and you have to explain why they cannot swim in the water. I know, honey.
Alright, we'll go again maybe tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be better.
Yes, and that's devastating. So if you're looking for a beach destination and you're only going for a week, I'd be willing to say, if you're going at the beginning of October,
you're going a few days or you're not getting in the water.
You're not, and your thing is getting in the water, and you're not a surfer, because the surfers could, of course, go out there, and there's great waves for surfing. But if that's not your thing, if you're going to get in the water and stroll along the beach, the lifeguards are going to get you out.
And the water was rough. When you get in the water and it's just jumping the waves, you're constantly moving. It's pretty rough. If you want a relaxing time in the water,
that's not it.
It was not it. Now, Fuwak, where we were at first, that was that kind of water. It was very gentle, very still. You just go out there and just relax.
Right.
We like to relax.
Yeah. So, those are just some drawbacks that we saw as far as if that's what you're looking for in a family beach going atmosphere. Those were kind of the drawbacks for us. If you're on the other side, which we had planned on going back to Da Nang in a few months, and we had already booked an Airbnb over by the Dragon Bridge. Now, that's a great night market. They have great, you have a Dragon Bridge, you have boats on the river. There's a lot of activity over there on the weekend nights in particular. During the day, there's nothing.
Nothing. And once you've been to the Dragon Bridge twice,
you've seen it. It's nice to go to the night market, but it's super crowded. And people are constantly trying to hand you menus. They're in your face. It's just a lot of stimulation, I guess you could say.
We have a video on that. Watch it. There's no lack of service there. We'll say that. Yes, no lack of service. But for us, Da Nang just did not hit a lot of the little punch marks we like.
And we might have been going in with our hopes up and our, stuff, but I just don't think that it's what we're looking for as far as checking all those easy boxes for us.
Right.
And what we need for our family, when we go somewhere for a month or more at a time, especially a longer term situation.
The food here was really good.
Yes.
Da Nang has really good food. The prices are good.
Yeah.
We did a few videos on that as well, and some grocery prices. Excuse me. I think it's more in the the grocery prices are more there though than they were when we were in Puyallup.
Yes, and I think that might have had to do with the fact that we had moved down to the more touristy area also.
Yeah.
So the prices are excellent. We're in Thailand now making this video, and now we're wanting to be back in Vietnam. Not that the prices here are high, but we're used to those Vietnam prices back there.
You get used to it pretty quick.
Yeah, you do. But Da Nang's a beautiful time, and if those things check your boxes, then we would highly recommend Da Nang. If you're a family and you have the same kind of requirements that we do, they might not check all your boxes. We did find that our accommodations weren't as nice, not as immaculate as the ones, not as well stocked as the ones we had in Ho Chi Minh and Phu Quoc either.
Not bad accommodations.
No, they were excellent accommodations, just not the same for the same kind of price point, I would say.
Older. There's a lot older, and you can tell it's a lot older.
Yeah. So, but the location was fantastic. And so we really loved Da Nang. I just don't think that's a long-term solution for us in the future.
Definitely. Like we were saying, it's just, if you go there, you're going to be stuck to one little area walkable. The rest of the time, you're going to be taking a Grab or a motor scooter if you have one, or a car. We're always going to be just walking. That's just what we've chose to do in this life. And so for us, we do need it to be a little bit more centralized, and we did find a place like that, and that was a really nice area. But everywhere we went, there was a 22-year-old, a 27-year-old working on the computer. So I don't know, it just made us feel
old. Maybe that's it. No, but Da Nang is great. But we left there going, dang, Da Nang.
Dang, Da Nang. That was our saying. Another letdown, Da Nang.
Just because we really hoped that it would be everything we needed and wanted, but we are just still on the search. So if you guys have any suggestions for things that kind of meet our check boxes that we're missing out on, let us know, because we would love to know. And tell us what you think about Da Nang and if that would fit your boxes.
Yeah, have you heard of some other areas that we would like? Because we're coming back to Vietnam after Thailand. Nha Trang, anywhere down there near Phu Quoc that you guys have heard of, please let us know, because we do want to experience some other places. Definitely with a great family vibe. One of our requirements is we like it to be kind of sort of a coastal town where we can walk to have a couple pubs within our walking distance and a few restaurants. And other than that, we're pretty good.
Like cheap and expensive.
Got to be cheap,
and expensive. Thank you guys for joining in with us today. Don't forget to watch our next video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and be weird.
It's more fun.